What's going on, guys? It has been a while since we have done a David's story update. So last video we did was the very first video of the channel, and I kind of gave you guys a little bit of my story leading up to what caused me to create the channel with school and my own fitness journey. This is going to be a continuation from where we left off pretty much 2 years ago now, and I'm going to give you guys updates on where I'm at with just my job, my own fitness journey, and kind of future direction with where I'm going to take things. So a lot really has happened in 2 years. Where we left off last time was talking about how I was going to be continuing my education in my master's program at Cal State Fullerton. So we're pretty much at the point now where I have nearly finished. I've finished all my classes, I'm finishing up my thesis right now, and we'll probably actually do another video more on the topic of my thesis later because it's a very interesting topic that's very controversial. But where we left off, after school, I ended up having my first competition prep, and that was where I got a membership here at UFC Gym La Mirada. And whenever you sign up for a gym, they always give you a session with a coach. So I came and had a session with the coach, and what actually ended up happening during that interview was, or with the coach, was he offered me a job. He was like, "You don't sound like you need coaching, you sound like you need to be a coach." So I ended up, through the course of like a week or so, having different interviews with the fitness director and general manager and someone up at corporate as well, and I actually ended up taking a coaching job here at UFC Gym La Mirada. So that was not something that I had expected at all. I was not really knowing what I was going to do after graduation. So that came as a huge blessing to me, and it's definitely been something where I've seen a ton of growth. So after my first couple months here, I did my first show, which was the NPC West Coast Classic. I got second out of, I think, 7 in that show. What I learned from that first show I did was really that it's super helpful to have a coach. I actually did the first show on my own, and I did fairly well, but I ended up going too far into my cut, and I lost too much weight where I lost a lot of strength and muscle mass. So going into my second show, my second year of grad school, was really a kind of turning point for me, because it's where I started being coached by Team 3DMJ through Brad Loomis, and I really learned a lot just about how to use kind of evidence-based principles in your own training and how to apply that to make competition prep easier and more manageable. So the second prep that I did with them, it honestly was a cakewalk. It made everything so much easier. I was able to eat more. I was probably having on average, I mean, my metabolism is fast, but for me I was having on average like probably 3,000 to 3,200 calories a week. So it just made my life so much better. I was stronger, felt better, and a lot of the things that I learned from their team I've been able to kind of apply to my own training, my own coaching of people, and that's really when I started noticing my business here at UFC Gym take off, was because I was able to provide my clients with so much more value and help them get to their goals sooner and quicker. So I am forever grateful for kind of what I've learned from them, because it has really made me successful here at the gym where I'm at. So one of the things that has definitely come from just my ability to service clients better and be able to provide a better product has been, I've actually been able to write about $10,000 in training business a month since my first show, which is a pretty good amount. So that eventually led into a leadership role here at the gym. But yeah, that's definitely something that I'm proud of, because it's helped me just grow my career and confidence even more. So what I'm planning on doing next year, so you guys have an idea, is I actually took a summer off of competing. So I had pretty much like, it's going to be a 2-year off season leading into my next show, but that time was really spent well on fixing the imbalances I had, gaining the muscle mass that I needed, because my last show I had the conditioning. I was probably the leanest one up there, but I was probably 20 pounds lighter than the guy who won first. So my main plan was to just take some time off, focus on building muscle. It's helped a ton, because I've noticed that I've gotten a lot stronger. I've put on probably about 15 pounds in like the year and a half since my last show. So we're going in the right direction, but for me, I'm trying to decide whether I want to do physique or classic physique next year. So hopefully you guys can leave some input on what you actually think I would do better at. I keep hearing classic physique, but I'm honestly a little bit more intimidated by that, but we'll see what ends up coming down the line. So that's really it for right now. If you guys want to hear more from me, you know where to go. Find me on my Instagram, David T. Fisher. Other than that, if you want to see the first video where we actually talked about the first part of my story leading up to my master's and getting a job here, make sure to check the first ever video we did it'll be kind of a trip for you guys. I'll look quite a bit different, and the style of video is a lot different as well. But make sure to check that out as well. And we'll put that link below. Again, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.